Right. Last week we have discussed about magnetic and optical media. And I just wanted to know whether we have discussed about, have we discussed about the magnetic media and how hard disk works, that part? Did you discuss that? How hard disk works?
Yes, sir.
Discussed, right? I show you an animation, right? This one. And explain how this is working, right? Did I or not?
Yes, sir.
Right, okay. So now you know, so it has various components, just revising. Right, you can see it has various components inside, actuator, which is moving back and forth, and the rotating spindle to rotate the disc surfaces. Then you have the platters and surfaces. What will happen? Actually, this has a magnet which will magnetize the head and send the signal to the head. And head will write these magnetized signals using north-south and south-north particles. Actually, see, this south-north represents 1, north-south represents 0. This is just imagination. And it is written to the disk by this magnetizing head. And that is 1 and 0. Ultimately, it will become data. And just for your knowledge, right, before registering any, so this is your file actually. The data is basically your files and folders, right? So normally, can you tell me, when you go and register for some course, so there's a registration form, right? There's a registration form in your school also. There's admission or registration form. And when you want to leave the school or when you want to leave the course, do they delete this registration or do they delete you? Let's make it more clear. Okay, when you go and want to register for a course, or you go and register with a university or school, they will record your registration. When you want to leave that, when you want to leave that course, when you want to leave the university or you leave the school, are they deleting the record or are they deleting physical you? Physical student or the record? What they are deleting? යාලා මකන්නේ physically student නැත්නම් record එකද student record එකද අයින් වෙන්න ඕන උනොත් නැත්නම් අයින් කරන්න ඕන උනොත් yes
student record.
The student record, that is correct. When you record, when you register a file also, there's a file system in this hard disk. We will learn that later in a later chapter, operating systems. But when you register this file, you have a file system. What a file system එකක් තියෙනවා. So your file will be registered in the file system. And data is something else. Data, actual physical data written to the disk. But your registration details, again written to the disk, but some other area. When you want to delete that, they will delete the registration info. That means when you create the file, when you create a file, ඔයාලට file එකක් හදන්න ඕන වුණාම මේ file එක අර registration table එකට තමයි දාන්නේ. After registering, register කරාට පස්සේ තමයි මේ disk එකට data ටික write කරන්නේ. නැත්නම් මේ දෙක එකවර වෙනවා. Registration table එකටත් දානවා. ඒ වගේම when I delete this, when I right click and delete this file, ඒගොල්ලෝ මේ data එක මකන්නේ නැහැ. Instead of they delete the record information only. When you delete, move to the bin, or even you delete from the recycle bin එකෙන් මැකුවත් මැකෙන්නේ data එක විතරයි. Sorry, data එක නෙමෙයි, record එක විතරයි. Why? What's the reason? Okay, tell me another question. So let's say you have 4 GB movie. That 4 GB movie is there in your pen drive. You want to copy that 4 GB to your hard disk. How long will it take? 4 GB memory එකක තියෙන එක, 4 GB film එක, pen එකේ ඉඳන් hard disk එකට copy කරන්න කොච්චර වෙලාවක් යනවද? How long it will take? සාමාන්‍ය දල වශයෙන් කොච්චර වෙලාවක්? හරි මම මෙහෙම කියන්නම්. විනාඩියෙන් පුළුවන් ද 4GB copy කරන්න? Can or cannot? Within 1 minute, can you copy 4GB or cannot? Can or cannot? පුළුවන් ද බැරිද? ජීවිතේට 4GB copy කළා නැද්ද?
Cannot.
Can copy 4GB within 1 minute? Difficult, right? Okay, let's say 40GB. 40GB. How? Okay, 1 TB. 1 TB. Let's say 40GB. 40GB. How long it will take? 1 minute. Can you copy it within 1 minute? 40GB.
Can't say.
10 minutes. 40GB.
Can't say.
Difficult, right? But delete 40GB. How long it will take to delete 40GB? Within 1 minute, can you delete 40GB?
Yes.
Yes.
Possible. Even 1 terabyte, you can delete within 1 minute. You can format. No? You can delete within 1 minute. So deleting will delete the record only, right? Deleting එකේදී මේ ඔක්කොම එකින් එක ගිහිල්ලා reset කරන්නේ නැහැ. It's just the record එක විතරක්ම කරනවා, then you can't find the file. But what will happen? So if you take a photo, let's say you have taken a video, download video, you delete it. It deletes the record. Then when you use a recovery software, you can recover all these things back. Understood how recovery software works? Delete කරද්දි record එක විතරයි පුතේ මහා. ඒ හින්දා මේ notes out වෙච්ච ඒවා එහෙමම hard disk එකේ තියෙනවා. When you use recovery software, it will arrange these notes south and south notes together and it will create the file back. That is how recovery software programs are working. Understood that? හරි එහෙනම් තමයි delete කරාට delete වෙන්නේ නැත්තේ. recovery software එක දැන් ඔයාලා photo එකක් ගහලා delete කරනවා. delete වෙනවා ඇත්ත. recycle bin එකනොත් මකනවා. එතකොටත් delete වෙනවා. දැන් file එක නැහැ. file එක නැත්තේ registration table එකෙන් විතරයි එක මැකෙන්නේ. recovery software එකක් පාවිච්චි කරොත් අර notes out වෙච්ච ඒවා ටික hard disk එකේ තියෙනවා. You can recover that from the hard disk. Understood this? Even though you delete files, it's not actually deleted. The file means this. North south things are there in your hard disk. Okay, understood the concept or not? තේරුණාද නැද්ද? ඇයි ගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා තේරුණාද ආයි ෆයිල් එක? තේරුණේ නැද්ද?
Understood, sir.
Right. Okay, if you need, okay, if you cannot understand, tell me, then I can explain. This is extra thing, right? වැඩිපුර දෙයක් මං කිව්වේ. අපි මේ hard disk එකක හරි pen drive එකක හරි file එකක් මකනවා කියන්නේ මේ ඔක්කොම reset කරනවා කියන එක නෙවෙයි. We are just deleting the record, registration record. So after that, anytime you can recover this, but recover කරන්න බැරි වෙන වෙලාවලුත් තියෙනවා. මොන වෙලාවටද? මේක උඩට තව file එකක් කවුරු හරි write කරොත්. දැන් මේ north south north කියන ඒවා උඩට වෙන north south north ඒවා ටිකක් දානවා. Then we cannot recover the file. Right? Okay. So just an idea. Just get this idea. This is not, so I know it's not fully clear, but just have some idea, right? Okay, I'll draw this as a graphic. What will happen when you put a new file? When you create a new file, let's say this is your new file. This is your new file. This file will be converted to binary. 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1. So it will be converted to binary. Then it will be written to the hard disk or HDD or CD. It will be written to the HDD. But before writing that, you have to register the file. Register the file. Saying I am a new file. That registration is done in, that is also in hard disk. So this is the registration record. This is also there in the hard disk. File is also there in the hard disk, and registration record is also there in the hard disk. This is the large file. This is the registration. This is large file, and this is the registration record. When you delete the file, it will delete this registration record. Then if someone want to find the file, you can't find because it is deleted. But if you use recovery software, that recovery software will get this binary and reconstruct a file. So that is this file. So you can take that recovered. So that is how recovery software works. Okay, with that, let's understand. So now we know how this magnetic disks are working. Okay, let's write down new topic. Optical disks, optical media. Please write down new topic, optical media. And under that, the first optical media is compact disks. Second optical media is digital versatile disk. And third optical media is Blu-ray disks. So what are the magnetic media? Examples for magnetic media? Yes. Timasha, can you tell example for magnetic media? Vanshika, example for magnetic media?
Hard disk.
Hard disk. Anything else? But other than hard disk, there are some more, right? Here. So other than hard disk, a hard disk has these components. Hard disk is a magnetic media. And you have small note about this. We have discussed this, right? Actuator, power connector and all. And external hard disk is also magnetic media. Floppy disk is also magnetic media. And this is tape drive. Magnetic tape is also magnetic media. Okay, let's write down the examples. If you cannot remember, then in the exam, you won't be able to write. Okay, first write down magnetic media and write the examples also, right? Oh, let's write down optical. After that, let's write magnetic media. Then optical media. Optical media and optical media, the first one is compact disc or CD. Please note that in optical media, we use disc C. Disc kiyanna we use karanne simple C එක. Magnetic media වල K අකුර තමයි use කරන්නේ. ඒක හැමතැනම එහෙම නැහැ. හැමතැනම එහෙම නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන්, but that is okay. But as a practice, we are using DISC. Disc කියන්න DISC තමයි optical වල use කරන්නේ. So I'm just highlighting this in red color. First one is compact disc. Compact disc, there are different types. So one is read-only compact disc. So under that, please, you can write down data already recorded and can be used to read recorded data. අපි කඩෙන් ගන්න CD අයිති වෙන්නේ මේක. Because data already recorded. දැනටත් data record කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒවා read කරන්න තමයි අපි CD-ROM ගන්න. CD-ROM and CD-ROM drive, two things. I said that last week, right? මතක නැත්තම් චුට්ටක් ආයෙ මතක් කරන්න. CD-ROM කියන්නේ CD එක, but CD-ROM drive කියන්නේ මේක. CD-ROM drive. That is this. This is CD-ROM drive. CD-ROM is just the CD. CD itself is called CD-ROM. This is CD-ROM. This is CD-ROM drive. Okay, two things. Please understand. ROM is the storage. Drive is used to read that storage. එකක් තමයි භාජනය, දෙවෙනි එක ලිප. the භාජනය තියන්නේ ලිපේ. So drive is that is the oven or gas cooker or something. And this is what the maybe bowl or whatever. So that is pan or bowl. You put the ROM to drive and read it. Okay, no need to write the Sinhala one, Pute. English one you can write. I have question there. Magnetic tables. No, I didn't give any note before optical media. You can just start writing from the optical media matter. Right, CD recordable. That is a blank CD. can be used to store data once. And CD are also same thing. CD plus R and minus R, the difference is plus R is bit advanced than minus R. So plus R came after minus R. So we have technological difference. Minus R is old one, plus R is the new one. It has some advancement. And then there's another one, CD-RW. The first one is CD-ROM, that is read only. The second one is CD-recordable. Then again CD-recordable and CD-rewritable, that you can write and read data many times. Can even be erased. Can be erased even, right? You can write, read, and erase. Right. Please write down these. And please write, so in addition to this, so general CD stores 650 megabyte to 900 megabyte. There are mini CDs store less than this. And physically smaller than these CDs. There are mini CDs where physically those are smaller than this. Just write down this part and let me know once you are done. Then we can start DVD part. If you have further questions, you can ask. Video disc, a digital versatile disc, or the digital video disc. Earlier, this was called digital video disc because earlier days it was used to store videos only. Isara videos වලට විතරයි පාවිච්චි කරේ. එහෙනම් කියනවා digital video disc කියලා. But later this was used to store data. මට මතකයි මුල්ම කාලේ. පොඩි කාලේ අපි කතා කරනකොට DVD කියන්නේ වීඩියෝ විතරයි. ඒ වගේම වෙන වෙනම තිබ්බා CD drives, CD ROM drive වෙනම තිබ්බා, DVD ROM drive කියලා වෙනම තිබ්බා. අර මුල්ම කම්පියුටර් වල ආවේ CD drive විතරයි. Only the CD drive. එතකොට CD drive විතරක් ආවම DVD එහෙම ඉතින් බලන්න බෑ. යාළුවෝ DVD එහෙම තියාගෙන කියනවා ආවාලගේ DVD බලන්න බෑනේ. අපේ CD විතරයි පුළුවන්. එහෙම machine තිබ්බා. හැබැයි දැන් වෙද්දී එහෙම නැහැ. Now I think most of you are using a DVD drive. Anyone using CD drive still? කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවද තාම CD drive පාවිච්චි කරන? Proving? Or is it a DVD? එහෙම තාම දන්නේ නැද්ද? එහෙම වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. Lashen?
No, sir.
DVD or CD? Or don't know?
DVD.
DVD, right? Now it's DVD, right? But this DVD can be used to read CD source. මේ DVD drive වල CD read කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, basically it's a digital versatile. Earlier it was digital video. And later they have enhanced. The initial capacity of DVD was 4.7 GB. That was the intended initial capacity, but they have increased the layers, number of layers, and the both side storage was there. Dual side, dual layer, single side, dual layer, or dual layers, dual side, single layer. Likewise, they have introduced different versions of DVDs. Thereby, they have increased the size, initial storage size. Because normal DVD can store 4.7 GB, but dual side DVD can store more than that. Even 16 GB is possible with DVD, but it is not there in the book, so I have mentioned only this part. But in some DVDs, here you can see DVD, you can just search DVD maximum capacity, right? So there are DVDs which can store here. This is dual layer. DVD. Dual layer DVD can go up to 8 point. So this is the one. But there are some different standards, right? You can see this. Here, 2 sides and number of layers. When you increase the number of layers, 15 GB can even be stored in a DVD, right? So, but this is like dual side, dual layer, 15 GB. But in your book, they have just mentioned about 9.4 version. පොතේ විදියට අපි ඉගෙන ගමු. හැබැයි මතක තියාගන්න ඊට වැඩිය capacity එකක් DVD වලට තියෙනවා. පොතේ විදිහට capacity එක 9.4 වුණාට maximum ඊට වැඩිය dual side, dual layer කරලා store කරන්න පුළුවන්. So practically you have more than that. And so that is initially it store only like, so initial DVD store 1.36 GB, but later it is enhanced to 4.7 GB, right? So these are the versions. They have interest in the intermediate version is given to you. 9, 5, 9, 10, these DVDs on. Right, okay. So let's write down that. The actual picture is a bit different from the book, right? But don't worry. For the exam, they will ask from the book notes, so we learn the book. But remember that it can store even more than that. Okay, please write down. Initial term used for DVD is digital video disc. Since it stored video only. Later, DVD was developed to store all the other data types, so that renamed as digital versatile. Versatile කියන බහුකාර්ය. Many types කියලා කියන්නේ. Digital versatile disk. Capacity of DVD is around 4.7 GB to 9.4 GB according to the textbook. But it can be more with number of layers and number of storage sides. Within bracket, you can write single side, single layer, single side, dual layer, and you have dual side, single layer, and dual side, dual layer. So these are some variants, right? You saw in this image, there are, right? So multiple sides here. Dual side, 2 sides, and dual side, dual layer means you have all together 4 layers. Dual side, dual layer කියන්නේ එක side එක layer දෙක ගන්න දෙපැත්තෙම තියෙනවා නම් layers ඔක්කොම 4ක් වෙනවා. So then the capacity will be, this is the capacity. What is this? Single side, single layer. අර පොඩි DVD තියෙන දැකලා තියෙනවා. Mini DVD. චූටි DVD තියෙන සෙන්ටිමීටර් 8 DVD තියෙන. මේක සමහර විට ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැකලා ඇති. දැකලා තියෙන කට්ටිය අප උස්සන්න බලන්න 8 cm, 8 cm. So you have 8 cm was 12 cm DVDs. බලන්න කවුරු හරි දැකලා තියෙනවා නම් කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ වගේ DVD. Have you seen this kind of DVDs? Sometimes come in with dongle, printers and all. The smaller version.
Yes, sir.
Right, Himacha, yes. I have seen some are right. Okay, some are there. Yes, many are. So this make it a 4 GB back with there. Make it pull on 1.4 GB, 4.7 GB. Okay, I'll add that for your knowledge. I'll add that, right? There are mini DVDs. There are mini DVDs. Store mini DVDs, that is 8 centimeter one. Stores less than 4.7 GB. With these are some. This is showing some image. Okay, please write down this. Then we are going to learn about Blu-ray technology. Let me know after finishing. Raise your hand after finishing, then I know that you are finished, right? If number of people who finished it's 4, I'll go to the next topic, right? Please raise your hand after finishing. Those who are writing, yes. So the next technology is Blu-ray. And okay, further to this, I couldn't mention, there are types. Similar to CD, you have DVD-ROM, which is DVD read-only. That is already coming with already written data. And can be it's reading for only already written data is there. So you can use it for reading only. And then recordable or empty DVD or recordable DVD. So this is empty or the recordable DVD enhanced version. Came after -R version, that is enhanced. And then DVD rewritable DVD that can be written, and read many times. Even possible to erase contents. Can do erasing even. It's possible to erase the content. Then the last one is Blu-ray for the optical discs. So those are used to actually store high quality videos, right? And 3D videos, high quality videos. So it is possible to store in Blu-ray. So if you see Blu-ray quality video, it's like high capacity, more than 8 GB basically, more than 4 GB. It's actually exceeding 4 GB. So Blu-ray quality video, and it's really nice quality and more pixels. Full HD, ultra high HD, UHD. So full HD, UHD, and all comes 4K. So those can be recorded. Those movies can be recorded there in Blu-ray discs. So in your book, there's a small error because for Blu-ray, BLUE is given, but Blu-ray is not blue. That is blue, right? BLU blue. So if you search Blu-ray, you can see clearly in Blu-ray. Blu-ray is not BLUE ray, it is Blu-ray. Okay, this is the technology. Blu-ray is the technology, right? It's not BLUE, it's only BLU. So that is the technology name. It's not blue, right? That's what I want to say. Okay. So it is used to store high quality movies with high quality sounds, capacity and speed is superior than DVDs, or it's more than DVDs. You can say superior or like larger, more higher than DVDs. There are recordable, erasable, and 3D Blu-ray discs. You have three types: recordable, and recordable, erasable, and Blu-ray 3D. Can store 25 GB to 128 GB according to the book, but again there are differences.